So when we think of memory, we normally kind of think of it being stored in our brain, but memory can also be stored in our body. And the fascial system is often thought of as our body's memory. The fascial system is richly innervated with interoceptive nerve fibers that kind of monitor our, internal state, emotions, breathing patterns, our feeling of safety, things like this. So when emotions or stresses become a little bit too much for our brain to process, we tend to kind of dissociate from them. So in a traumatic experience, we kind of feel out of our bodies, and it's actually our tissues that are taking on the memory of whatever was going on. So over time, with more and more stresses and different events that happen in our life, this kind of manifests into our overall posture or our spinal alignment, our breathing patterns, or even down to how our organs are organized in the trunk of our body. So um, this is why people can say that they're fine, but they have really shallow breath, and maybe they're pretty guarded in the front of their body, where they're very hunched forward and very tight through all of this. And it can manifest in so many different ways, like super tight hips that feel rigid and can't move freely. And it's not that anything's wrong with you, but your body has adapted to survive. And this was a really, really valuable thing a long time ago, because we were faced with more real, threats. And when danger presented itself, our body adapted, and we were more capable to deal with whatever was going on. But nowadays, these changes can happen even just from, reading a work email on your computer. So to deal with these things, the fascia isn't just holding on to all of your problems, it's just holding on to information that your mind couldn't process, and it's going to keep holding on to these things until your body feels safe enough to let it go. And that's kind of where myofascial release comes in and can be very effective for dealing with these kinds of things. So if you're looking to learn more about myofascial release in the fascial system, then you should visit Soma Massage and myofascial treatment center.ca.